So last class, now I am audible, na? Yes, are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So last class we concluded which topic? Anyone remember? Term document incidence matrix. Yes, term document incidence matrices. So I already discussed last class. So today's topic is incidence matrix. Sorry, inverted index. Okay. So inverted index. So why will go for inverted index? Last class we took one example. Suppose this one. So we consider 1 million documents and each with about 1000 words. And I already calculate the values. That means when you make the term incidence matrix, so it's a big, that means size is very large. So number of rows is 500,000 number of rows, and number of documents 1 million documents. So huge, that means, and size, when we calculate the size, so around 500 GB. That is not possible till date. No, RAM size is 500 GB. Okay, so that's why we'll go for next another concept, that is, so that means here we already calculated all the things. Uh, One term we use, matrix, is extremely sparse. Why it is called sparse? Because in data structure, if number of zeros is more, then it is called sparse matrix. So, so that's why now, what is the next solution? So what is better representation? We only record the one position. No need to keep the record of zeros. Only record the one position. We only record the one position. Okay. So now that's why we'll go for another index, that is called inverted index. This is the concept of inverted index. So here, for each term T, and we must store a list of all documents that contain T. So now, so here identify each doc by document ID and document serial number. That means when we'll get the one, so now, so here Brutus, Caesar, and California. So if you see the matrix, this one, uh, this one. So Brutus, Caesar, and California. So Brutus, so Antony and Cleopatra, and these. So when this play is, that means within that document, this term is available. Then one. So in case of Brutus, so 1, 2, 4. So in this way, will, that means we'll only will keep the record of one. Only will keep the records of one. No need to keep the records of zeros. So that's why. So now you see. So here you can write 1, 2. So here individual document ID. So document 1. So that's why 1, 2, 3 is not. That means here zeros. So that's why 1, 2, 4 in this way. Similarly, in case of Caesar, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. So now you check this one. So now you check. So Brutus. So here only will keep the record of 1. Okay. तो यहाँ पे एक चीज देखिए, so that is Brutus, Caesar and California. So here we only keep the record of 1. So that's why, and it is called document ID. So 1, 2, 4, 11, 31, 45, 173, 174. These are the document ID, and these. So now we'll keep the only record the, that is record the 1, only 1 record. So now this is the inverted index. Within the inverted index, this is called dictionary part. So Brutus, Caesar, and California. So these are the term, and this is document. So within there, that means in this document, this term is available where the document ID 1, 1, 2, 4, 11, 31 document. So these are the document ID. Within that document ID, will get this one, this term, Brutus. Okay. So this is the dictionary part, and this one, and this is called posting. This is called posting. So now problem is that how we'll implement this one. This is the main thing, how we'll implement this one. So here, so now, so this one is a dictionary part, and this is a posting. And this is actually overall, this is called posting list. So this is a posting list. Okay. Now how we'll implement this one. So first thing, so here first we are assuming. So if the corpus is fixed, corpus means when you store the data, so corpus, so if corpus is fixed, if the corpus is fixed, so that time what actually data structure we use? So here you can see, यहाँ पे जो देख रहे हैं आप लोग, here you can see, अगर फिक्स साइज डेटा स्ट्रक्चर होता है, फिक्स्ड साइज डेटा स्ट्रक्चर, if the corpus size is fixed, अगर corpus size is fixed है, that means no any new document will introduce, that means all, that means जो documents है वो fixed है. So in that case what will do, ना यहाँ पे आपका जो that means fixed size array यूज करेंगे. Here we use fixed size array. क्यों ना, यहाँ पे जो भी साइज है उसका फिक्स है, मतलब यहाँ पे कोई न्यू डॉक्यूमेंट भी ऐड नहीं होगा, कॉर्पस इज फिक्स. बट स्टिल, तो यहाँ पे फिर भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. क्या प्रॉब्लम है ना, यहाँ पे अगर फिक्स साइज एरे होता है, तो यहाँ पे देखिए ये वेस्टेज हो रहा है. इन दैट केस यहाँ पे जो साइज है, क्योंकि फिक्स साइज एरे हम लोग लिए, किंतु इट इज नॉट नेसेसरी, ये जो टर्म है वो हर एक डॉक्यूमेंट में है. तो यहाँ पे फिक्स साइज अगर एरे होता है, तो ये जो साइज है दिस वन, तो ये वेस्टेज है. So in that case, variable size arrays is good. Otherwise, ये wastage है, ये वाला. Another thing, if another thing we can consider, suppose if the corpus size is not fixed, then what we'll do? If the corpus size is not fixed, then so that means if the corpus size is not fixed, then what we'll do? How we'll implement this one? Obviously variable size or linked list. Variable size of linked list. So now one thing. So when we use linked list and when we use variable size, anyone? So what is the difference between variable, that means array and linked list? Array and linked list. So now suppose, what happens if the word Caesar is added to document 14. So document 14, suppose here we want to add one document 14. Then if we use the array, then what is the problem? What will face the problem? तब हम लोग array यूज करेंगे या फिर लिंक लिस्ट? Which one is easy? Anyone?
Sir, array.
Array use करेंगे, link list. Link list में easily you can insert. Suppose you want to add new document, that is 14 in between this between. इसके बीच में अगर 14 if you want to add new document. Obviously
then we have to use linked list.
Linked list, yes. Linked list use करेंगे. Fine. तो यहाँ पे हम लोग लिंक लिस्ट यूज करेंगे. अच्छा, और एक केस है कि हम लोग लिंक लिस्ट यूज करेंगे, लेकिन लिंक लिस्ट में भी डिसएडवांटेज है कुछ, क्योंकि हर एक पॉइंटर आपको, जब यहाँ पे स्पेस का बात आता है, ठीक है, तो उस जगह पे वेरिएबल लेंथ एरे यूज करेंगे. ठीक है, तो सम एडवांटेजेस इज देयर एंड डिसएडवांटेज इज आल्सो देयर. ठीक है, तो in that case, that means suppose if you want to add, or another thing is if the corpus is not fixed, so that time we use linked list. And normally suppose here in that case here we use variable size, because यहाँ पे देखिए ये जो स्पेस जो है वो स्टेज हो रहा है. तो in that case here we use variable size, जितना चाहिए उतना ही, अदरवाइज ये वेस्टेज हो जाएगा. So that's why here we use variable size array. Okay. Now another thing, if can the posting list fit into the main memory? अगर main memory में posting list अगर fix है, then it is okay. Otherwise another problem will face. Now on disk, so that means we'll keep the data in disk. तो डिस्क में रहेगा, तो डिस्क से फिर उसको मेन मेमोरी में लाना पड़ेगा. तो यहाँ पे, so that means in that case on disk continuous run of posting is the normal and best. So first thing, we need variable size posting list. Variable size posting list means we need variable size posting list. That means here we use variable posting list, means variable size array. So then only we can
linked list.
Yes. लिंक लिस्ट कब यूज कर रहे हैं, जब हम लोग if the corpus is not fixed, that means suppose if you want to add any new document, so that time linked list is okay, good. But in that case normally अगर corpus is fixed, so in that case we use array. Yes, so array में अब यहाँ पे वेरिएबल लेंथ और फिक्स साइज। ओके, तो वेरिएबल लेंथ में क्या हो रहा है ना, अगर फिक्स साइज होता है तो फिक्स साइज होने से वेस्टेज हो रहा है, मेमोरी का वेस्टेज हो रहा है। तब हम क्या यूज कर रहे हैं ना, फिक्स साइज, सॉरी वेरिएबल साइज दे रहे हैं। ओके, so this is the concept of this is the concept of inverted index. So mainly here, just to remember, one thing is a dictionary and posting list. So how we'll implement dictionary? Another thing is how we'll implement dictionary. So dictionary and posting list. So dictionary, how that means here we can use B tree, we can use hash table, we can use. Okay, we can use that means for that means in that case, in case of dictionary, sorry. The main concept is how we'll implement this one. डिक्शनरी को कैसे इंप्लीमेंट करेंगे, डिक्शनरी का जो एरे होगा, सपोज यहाँ पे ब्रोटस, सीजर एंड कैलिफोर्निया, तो ये एक्चुअली सीक्वेंशियली रहता है। दैट मीन्स वी कैन यूज हियर, we can use B tree, hash table, and now our main objective is, suppose Brutus, one term or dictionary word is there. Now you search within the document. So pointer point to the posting list. तो इसको implement करेंगे, we can use here we use suppose fixed size array for this, and in that case we need variable size for posting list. Okay, so let's see, next we'll discuss about more details. Generally this one is a sorted array, ये जो रहता है आपका sorted form. So inverted index construction will discuss after that. First of all, we discuss another topic, this one. After that, we'll discuss this one. So first of all, we discuss query processing. Query processing. So here, query processing. So end. So consider processing the query. Suppose Brutus and Caesar. Brutus and Caesar. So first of all, locate Brutus in the dictionary. Now we retrieve its posting. So first of all, we retrieve the posting list for this term Brutus. Then another Caesar. So Caesar locate in the dictionary. Now you retrieve. So this one. So retrieve its posting. So after that, what we'll do? So after that, so suppose this one, so two pointers. So here two posting lists. So one is for Brutus and another one is for Caesar. So here merge the two postings. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, and this is the posting list for Brutus, and this one Caesar. So for here 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 30, 21, 34, the posting list for Caesar. Okay. So now, so how will get this one? Simply, so merge the two posting. That means here we'll perform the intersect the document set, and then we'll get done. So that means now you check. So first of when we will intersect two posting list. So here we'll get. So here common term. Which one? Which one common? So 2 and 8. 2 and 8. When we perform the AND. So actually here we perform the intersect. Okay. So now you see. So walk through the two posting simultaneously in time linear in the total number of posting entries. So 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128 for Brutus, and for Caesar this one. So now if the list lengths are X and Y. So now the merge X O of X plus Y. O of X plus Y. So now uh, how actually we'll implement. So this is the algorithm. So this is the algorithm. First of all, intersect P1 and P2. So two pointers P1 and P2. So two pointers. Now answer is, so here one function is answer. So now while P1 is not equal to nil and P2 is not equal to nil, do if document ID P1 equals to document ID P2, then answer and document ID P1. That means, so here we will start from here. So here point, that means P1 point another, suppose document ID P1 and so now you check this one. Sorry. So simply we perform a merge. Merge क्या है ना, दो डॉक्यूमेंट P1 and P2. तो पहले चेक करना है तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल विल चेक इफ document ID P1 is less than uh, document ID P2. First of all we'll check. Okay. अगर ये है तो then P1 next P1 and P2 next P2. So see, check this one. So first of all, here we'll check. Two documents are there, P1 and P2. So first of all, we'll check this one. Which one is less? P2. P2 is less. Now, because now P1 value is P1.2 and P2.1. So if P2's value is less, then simply increment. That means next point. So next point. So next point means next P2. So next P2. So now again we'll check. Again we'll check which one. If document P1 is equal to document P2, yes, then simply return 2. So here return 2. Now again we'll compare. So here now increment next P1 and next P2. So now again we'll check. So 3. So 3 is less than 4 because here we compare P1 and P2. So P1 now P1.4 and P2.3. So now here we'll compare P1 and P2. So P1 and P2 here compare. So which one is less? 3. So when less, then increment. So next point. So next is that is value is 5. Then again we'll compare. So if so now P1 that means P1 is less. So now here P1 is less. P1 is less. Sorry. So P1 is less because now 4 and 5. Just you compare 4 and 5. So now next P1 next point next. So now 8. Again we'll compare. So now P2 value is 5. So P2.5. So again we'll compare with 8. So next P5 जो यहाँ पे 5 है वो नेक्स्ट पॉइंट किसको करेंगे 8 को. नाउ डॉक्यूमेंट P1 एंड P2 कंपेयर. अब किसके साथ किसका कंपेयर होगा ना डॉक्यूमेंट. यहाँ पे डॉक्यूमेंट आईडी P1 इज इक्वल्स टू डॉक्यूमेंट आईडी P2. So document ID P1 is 8 right now and document ID P2 is 8. So now if condition is true then add answer. तो आंसर में क्या होगा यहाँ पे append 8. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जब हम 2 is equal वो 2 रिटर्न किया और 8. Similarly, so next again will so P1 point to the next P1 and P2 next P2. So again we'll compare if document ID P1 is less than document ID P2. So यहाँ पे फिर से 16 and 13. So which one is less? 13. So again next point 21. Again we'll compare 21 and 32. 16. 16 is less than 16. Next point. So in this way we'll compare. तो ऐसे जो है कंपेयर करेंगे. कंपेयर करने के बाद तो फाइनली कौन सा रिटर्न किया वैल्यू यहाँ पे ना 2 and 8. So 2 and 8. ठीक है. So after AND operation we'll get 2 and 8. तो ये जो कॉमन है दोनों में है, ये दोनों में. Yes. So here two process, Brotas and Caesar. So first of all, what we'll do? Now retrieve its posting list, and for Caesar, here also we'll retrieve the posting list. After that, we just perform which operation intersect the document set and merge the two posting. That means here we'll merge the two posting. So when we'll merge sort, I think you remember merge. So one by one, just you compare and इस तरह से merge करते हैं. ठीक है. ये वाला दिस पॉइंट इज क्लियर टू एवरीवन. ये वाला दिस एल्गोरिथम इज क्लियर. Yes or no? This algorithm is clear to everyone. Anyone at least can give the response. Am audible?
Yes, sir.
You are getting?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
समझ में आया कि नहीं? ये चीज समझ में आया?
Yes, sir.
ओके. तो ये था आपका एक प्रॉब्लम था. इस प्रॉब्लम को इस तरह से सॉल्व करते हैं. तो ये आपका
Yes, sir.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे और एक चीज जो है यहाँ पे इस तरह से एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन पूछा जाता है. ऐसे कुछ प्रॉब्लम दिया रहेगा आपका और पहले आपको पोस्टिंग लिस्ट आफ्टर दैट आपको कैलकुलेट करके यहाँ पे निकालना है. तो यहाँ पे एक्चुअली आउटपुट में 2 और 8 है. ठीक है. ओके. सो टिल नाउ इफ यू हैव एनी डाउट so please ask. Because next topic we'll discuss next class because today is not possible to. So next class we'll discuss a new topic. So till now, if you have any doubt, so please ask or we can discuss previous topic. Otherwise, today conclude here. Okay, so next class we'll discuss another topic that is called index construction. So inverted index construction. So this topic will discuss next class. So how will construct inverted index.